Hi, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Anne. I was wondering if I'd get many people watching tonight. I did a reminder on my Facebook page this morning, but not in the group. So thank you to those of you who've joined me tonight. I know it's a little bit different. One thing that's different is I've been working at the school holiday club at the school round the corner. I usually work in the summer, sometimes in the May holidays too. And I'm working 2 days this week, and then not next week, but 3 days the week after that. And I love doing it. I love doing it because we're doing musical theatre. And it's really nice. It gets me out the house. It's something I enjoy. So yeah, it just messes with the coffee and card on a Tuesday. So thank you for bearing with me. And when I go to that, I don't bother with makeup and stuff. And I got back tonight and I was absolutely shattered, but in a good way. I've had a nice day. And the dog's been at the dog walker's house all day. So I dropped her off this morning, picked her up on my way home. And I thought, I'm not going to put any makeup on for tonight. So you've got me au naturel. I've put a little bit of moisturizer on, but yeah. So, yeah, I've been busy there. So, oh, hey, Carol. Oh, she's doing Greece this week. We're doing School of Rock this week. And then in 2 weeks' time, we are doing Matilda, which has been more popular. So I've been rocking out today. I've been doing a lot of this, the School of Rock. I'm in the band today, which has been good. Oh, hey, Betty. I'm loving watching the Olympics on the night. So I am going to fire through this. I'm probably not going to take as long as I usually do on a morning, because if I want to get my pajamas on as well and go sit downstairs and watch the Olympics like you. Hey, Sandra. Well, we have got double figures, so that surprised me. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully you can hear me. Please do let me know if you can't. I'm going to lower the camera. Okay. So it's really close to my desk today. I did, Linda. I've been working with 13 children today at a school holiday club. We've been doing musical theatre all day and playing out and things, which was being lovely. And two little 5-year-old girls took a particular shine to me, which was very nice. Okay. So we are going to make, I shared it last week and everyone was enthusiastic last week when I shared this. And this is the card that we're doing. It's very rare that I make a card with pumpkin pie, but hey, I am today, or we are together. And what I said I would do last week, this is cut out from the papers. So if you're on the papers and if you are using the papers, then it's this piece, looks like that on the back, and it's the single orange. Okay, single orange, but it also matches this stamp on the front of it. This looks a little bit smaller because it is smaller on the front of the cover, but it stamps up bigger, so it matches this. So what I said I would do today is I would stamp mine because I've already got a cut out one. Okay, so let's talk about the people who are cutting out. So you will need your oranges, and you can make a start cutting out that orange. And then I should have cut you out one of these. You may need to pop some bits out. You may need your scissors to help you a little bit with that. So you may need to pop some of the inner bits out, okay? And then you just need a piece of this one. And then you should have a scrap to stamp the hello on, which is rather bigger, a lot bigger than what you need. Oh gosh, sorry, I'm yawning. It has been a tiring day. So for those of us who, if anybody wants to stamp, you will need to find a piece of white from your stash, please. And what I have done, I think I've made a really big boo. I don't think I've ordered myself a basic beige ink pad because I can't find one. And what I was going to do is the no line stamping, that you stamp in a really pale like ink, and when you colour it in you can't see the lines as much. So I've stamped crumb cake and then once, and then I've stamped it again. So I thought I'd have a go at that because I've never really done it before. So if you are stamping along, then stamp your image, and I'm going to use Old Olive. And what I've done is, I might need to shut the window because my neighbours are in the garden. I don't know if you can hear them. Okay, so I'm just going over the lines on the leaves. You thought I was really organised. Not today, my love. I know, I thought I'd ordered the basic beige and I cannot find it, Betty. Now, you may have seen that I've got a blends club for August, and the colours are exactly the colours that I am using today. So it's pumpkin pie, old olive, and oops, I've just gone over the line there, and daffodil delight. Betty, I've ordered them for you today. And what you do, you get, it's £31 plus postage, and you get some matching card in those colours free. I don't like those lines that I've done. They look a bit thick. To be able to make something with them. Excuse me. Oh. And here's, you know, one you can start with. I might not do the veins on the leaves on the next one. I'm going to try and sort of go over them a bit here. I'm not sure if I'm loving it yet, but anyway. Hi, Anne. Hi, Anne. We've got 11 on. I don't know if I like these lines, but I don't know how else. I'll try and do them a little bit thinner. it's been all go for me because I had rehearsal last night for Sister Act. It was the first rehearsal. I'm in that in November, and oh, it sounded fabulous. It's the first time we've all got together since the auditions, which were back in March, I think. And it sounded awesome. It was just the ladies last night doing the nuns chorus. So Betty, we'll have to try and arrange to definitely get you over for that one. Saturday the 16th of November, matinee. So let's get that organised. So if you've just joined, I'm doing what is known in the business as some no-line stamping. So I've stamped in crumb cake and stamped it off, so you can't really see the lines, and I'm not sure if I'm loving it, to be honest, in all honesty. But my backup plan is if I don't love it, my backup plan is if I don't love it, I can just cut the paper out. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. She's only round the corner, isn't she? Oh, now I do think they look effective. I'll show you those in a moment. So I've just coloured in the middle with the dark Daffodil Delight, and then I've just done sort of a little line in the centre of the petals, and I'm going over with the light daffodil, but I'm not going quite to the ends. And I actually, particularly that one, I quite like it. I'll show you that one. I really like that, actually. Can you see that effect? Yeah, it's coming alive now, Betty, you're right. I love that flower. That's come out nice. And then we've got the pumpkin pie. Now I'm going to go round a little bit darker, round where the stalk sits in. And going round the edge. I'm concentrating, so if I'm not on with the talking. So I've just gone all around the edges with the dark. Oh, thank you, Anne. You're very kind. And then with quite a bit of pressure, we should use the other end for this. So today in Stampin' Up World, we have an offer that started 15% off papers in the annual catalogue. So if you love the papers that we're using, they now have 15% off for the remainder of August, and lots of other papers in the annual catalogue. Haven't had chance to write about that today because I was out the house at 8:30 this morning, and I will be honest, it was quite a shell shock for me. I did get my pack up ready yesterday whilst I was making yesterday's meal evening. I did my pack up because I was at rehearsal last night. So yeah, so I've not really had chance to write about everything yet. So and we also have 2 new kits that are out. One is a Christmas card kit, and the other one I am so excited about. I'm not that I'm massively into it, but I've had questions about it. And it's a Halloween, like a haunted house 3D home decor kit, and something you can keep year after year. I think it's £18. It looks fabulous. So I'll be sharing details of that probably tomorrow. Okay, so I finished with the no line stamping. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced still, but I'm going to cut it out. So the die in the set, let's hope I cut it out right and don't waste all that time colouring. It matches. So I did a class on Saturday, and I had 4 lovely ladies join me. It's going to take a while to get things re-established, and the venue was lovely, very nice and light. And our youngest attendee, who was only 10, absolutely loved the big machine and loved that dotted circle embossing folder. And she just kept saying, "Julie, can I put bobbles on this card?" But yeah, she loved it. She was brilliant. And Mum came with her, and they crafted together, and it was lovely. And she's ordered a paper trimmer now, so she can do more at home. And her mum's really pleased because it gets her off like devices and things. I mean, we all know the benefits. I don't need to tell you guys. We've done okay there, girls. Okay, so I've done a decent job cutting that out there. So what I'm going to do now is just piece my card together. So where's my ruler? Oh. I took my ruler to class, and I still haven't fully unpacked my boxes since Saturday because I was so tired on Saturday. Then it was my dad's birthday meal on Sunday. And then, yeah. So the scrap is 9.5 wide by 3.5 deep. So mine's already 3.5. And it just needs cutting down a little. So all I'm going to do, in fact, the card keeps popping up, so I'm gonna stick that on. So how far down is it? It's not quite halfway down. So there we go with that. Then what I have done with this, I'll show you, is I actually cut it across the middle like that, so I could extend it a little, okay? Betty, Anne was saying, Anne is on tonight. Anne was saying that you shared your marvellous cutting of these papers on a group that she's in, and she was showing your wonderful cutting. She showed me a photo, and I was so chuffed and proud that you were sharing your Stampin' Up cutting. I'm going to stamp hello. Like that. In fact, I'm going to do it again because I've done it a bit too high up. There we go. I've stamped that in navy, but anything goes. Grey, old olive, pumpkin pie, either of those would be fine. I might just trim that down a little. I know. Oh, yes, you did say that you did ask permission. Oh, I can hear the doggo. So these are going to get, I just like to plot everything first. So let's move that over a little. It's a bit far over. So where's my glue? Oops, not that one. Hi, Beulah. Hello. Nearly done, mate. You've timed that well. You've timed that well. So it's going to go there. Just extends it a little bit. And this covers it, you see, like that. So that, oops, oh, we've got a escapee. And then grab a couple of foam pads. What are you up to down there, Mrs.? Oh, she's gone again. Oh. I can hear someone watching the Olympics with the windows open. Anne says guilty as charged. There we go, that's going to go on there. And then I'm going to, look girls, wasn't too happy with those leaves, but this little hello is going to cover quite a bit of it, look. Oh, there we go. So there we have it. Today's card. I hoped I'd be only half an hour tonight. I said to Craig, I'll be back down about 8. That's good. Is Josh Kerr running tonight? Running soon, I think, in the 1500 metres. Oh, we just lost. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, bless him. Okay, so which do you prefer? I think I like the papers better. I'll put them on my social media to share. And I'll ask folks. But for now, I'm going to get my pyjamas on and get myself a drink of pop and go watch the Olympics. So I will be back actually next week. I will be back at the regular time next Tuesday. So I will see you then. Just classes are still open for bookings for next coffee and card, Blends Club, Parcel in the Post, bow class, paper crafts and piano, retreat, bingo night, 4th of September. So yeah, thanks Betty. It's a nice little design, isn't it? I like it. Good for using a bit of scrap. Have a good week, everybody. I'm going to have a crafty day on Saturday. One of my boys is away. One of them's playing cricket, but an away ground, and he's told me not to come because it's not that he doesn't want me to go, but he's told me not to come because it's not a very nice ground. So he says, don't bother going all that way. It's not very nice. So I think I'm going to have a crafty day on Sunday. I've got quite a few cards I need to make for classes. So yes, on Saturday, I'm going to do that. I've got quite a low-key weekend this weekend, which will be good, seeing as I've had a busy week. But thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for bearing with me and being flexible because it's been at a different time. If you're watching on replay, please do leave me a comment. I do read them and respond to them. So thanks, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.